Love is for tomorrow. Reunion. A door slamming shut ended the tranquility of New Orleans' Jefferson Parish. A familiar car stopped in front of Kerrie's garden between the two Spanish moss-covered oak trees by the entrance. The man disturbed her inner peace. She recognized his face. Kerrie put down the paintbrush and palette. Suddenly, the coffee summoning her for a break away from her painting was no longer a priority. Why did he come here? A minefield of Lego stretched across the living room. She faked a smile at her son, Dwayne Jr., as she walked across the window. "Keep playing," she said. She hoped the man outside would pass, but the more time went by, the more that hope faded. DJ's rhyme played in Kerrie's head as the men started towards the house. Tinker, tailor, soldier, sailor, rich man, poor man, beggarman, thief. She could hear her heart beating. Through the window, she saw the man walk between the two trees into her garden and approach the porch. Kerrie opened the front door before he could knock. His fist was in a clenched upright position. He lowered his hand as he cleared his throat. The look on his wrinkled face said it all. He stared into her eyes, swallowed, then looked down at his feet. "Mrs. Carter, I'm here to inform you." No other words passed between them. Kerrie shook her head in disbelief. Her chest began to ache as she felt her heart and board crack. The emotions choked her as she broke into tears. Her husband, Dwayne, who had left for one last mission, would never return. DJ's play and laughter stopped as the man stepped inside and closed the door behind him. Through the tears, Kerrie glanced at the pictures in the hallway. Photos of her and Dwayne in Europe laced the wall. Now only memories of him remained. "All clear," Antoine heard Kovac say. His partner peeked through the window curtains looking out on Boulevard Voltaire. Nigel's room on the first floor of the small family-run hotel was neat and tidy. Antoine hoped they would be able to leave it that way. Knowing Kovac, you could never be too sure. Kovac fumbled with a pack of cigarettes in his jacket pocket. He drew one out, put it between rotary-framed depths, and lit it in one smooth motion. Antoine knew that Kovac's caution was born out of his childhood in the war zone. Kovac had shared many stories from his baptism on fire in Serbia as a youth to his current challenge against the mafia underworld. Kovac had lost his home to war and his innocence to the need of survival. He was bad in a good way. Antoine chose his life. His youth had been different. A picture hanging on the wall of a small town by a lake reminded him of Hallstatt, his mother's hometown. Even the church looked similar. He remembered the graveyard behind the church. It was in the Karner, a chapel designed to hold skulls, where he first looked into the eyes of death. Little did he know that it would be only one of many meetings. His partner Kovac had already befriended death. Thank you for watching. Be sure to download a free copy of Love is for Tomorrow Reunion on Amazon. Find Love is for Tomorrow on Facebook, and do not forget to subscribe. All the links are below.